Okay. So Supriya, now after completing the first part, that is about origin of the life, the next study that we are going to do or discuss, that is about the organic evolution of life. Okay. So before you understand what is evolution, let's take understand this in a very simple way. Okay. Look at the screen. See, consider any species. Okay. Any species whose generation A is going on. Okay, there are some individuals of the species over there, and wherever this generation A of a species is present, they are having their own set of environmental conditions.
Okay.
So the main fact is what कि any organism cannot change their environment. जो environment है उसी में उस organism को रहना है. So if the organism wants to survive, the organism has to ensure that it adapts to the environment. So adaptation is the key.
Correct.
So because of that adaptation, what happens? Those organisms will start getting some morphological, anatomical, physiological changes in their body.
Anatomical, physiological changes.
Changes in the body. Some or the other changes. Because of which they are able to survive better. Okay. Those changes, when they reproduce, they are passed on to the next generation also.
Correct.
Okay, so same species ka generation B. There is a slight difference between the individuals of B and A, though they are of the same species. And by the time the generation B is there, the environment has changed again to some extent. Okay, so because of some changes in the environment, B में जो changes A से मिला था वो भी रहेगा. Along with that, B will also acquire some more changes.
Correct.
In order to survive in that environment.
Correct.
तो जो दोनों के changes accumulate करने के बाद, that will be passed on to the next generation C.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Getting it? So C again will have some new changes because environment फिर बदल रहा है.
फिर बदल रहा है. Okay.
ऐसे करते 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 करते, there will be one point of time when the generation Z will be reached. Just an example. Now, if you compare this Z directly with A, there will be a drastic difference.
Okay.
And एक ऐसा difference आ जाएगा कि now you can call Z as a new species. It is not the same as A.
Got it.
And this process which has taken place is called evolution.
Evolution.
Over a period of generations, there are some characters which are acquired, which are passed on, inherited, and according to the changing environmental conditions in order to adapt and survive in the existing environment.
Correct.
That is called evolution.
Evolution.
Getting it?
Getting it.
So
yes,
the word evolution has come from the Latin words E का मतलब है from and volvere का मतलब है to roll.
All right.
कि मतलब unrolling और unfolding of nature.
अच्छा, okay.
तो nature में जैसे जैसे changes आते हैं, orderly changes, they are passed on to the next generations, that is the descendants.
Okay, got it.
So organic evolution को हम कैसे define करेंगे? Slow, gradual, continuous, irreversible changes.
Yes.
Through which the present day complex forms of the life developed from their simple pre-existing forms.
Simple pre-existing forms.
Evolution जो है वो कभी रुकता नहीं है. It's a continuous process. It's a slow. You cannot see evolution as such. And it is irreversible. That means once changes take place, it doesn't go back to the original change.
Okay, got it.
Getting it? Like to some extent, if you see, monkeys were also our ancestors. And they had a tail. So now that thing will not again repeat where a human being will be born with a tail.
Yes,
because
correct.
It is irreversible.
Irreversible. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yes.
That's how evolution can be defined. ये definition अच्छे से.
हाँ.
ठीक है. Now, when it comes to evolution, you cannot rule out the contribution given by a very famous person called Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin. Yes,
Charles
Darwin.
Darwin explained evolution by saying
Hmm.
descent with modification.
Descent with modification.
Now ये descent का meaning क्या हुआ?
Descent.
Descending order वाला descent.
हाँ.
शराफत वाला descent नहीं.
Yes.
Getting it?
Got it.
Descending order.
Yes.
That means from one generation to another generation,
हाँ.
but with some changes.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
okay. Now there was a theory which I have already learned in the 10th standard.
हाँ.
Okay, which was explained by Lamarck. You remember?
Lamarck's theory. Yes.
Jean-Baptiste
Inheritance.
Lamarck. Correct. Inheritance of acquired characters.
हाँ, acquired characters. Correct.
अपना गला खींचते गया तो लंबा हो गया.
हाँ.
That's what the example given by Lamarck.
Giraffe.
Right?
Yes.
But that theory was disproved.
Disproved.
Okay. तो उसका explain
Okay.
करने के लिए, वो disprove करने के लिए, there was a German biologist called August Weismann. उसने क्या किया कि he studied this on rats.
Why always rats? Okay, fine.
Okay.
Rats.
Because उसका generation बहुत fast रहता है ना इसके लिए.
Okay.
तो generations पे rats पे study किया. तो what he did was when he took some rats and उनके tails काट दिए. He cut off the tails of rats. Rest
Okay,
everything
fine.
was remaining the same. Just rats के tail cut कर दी. तो when the rats
Just tail
reproduced,
cut दिया.
when the rats reproduced and they produced new young ones, they had a tail. So the young ones which are produced, फिर से उनका tail काट दिया. When they reproduced further, again they were born with the tail.
1 second. Asexual reproduction. Which one?
Rats, mammals है sexual reproduction.
Tail काट दिया. Oh, lizard भी तो वैसे ही है ना? नहीं.
वो regeneration है. That's a different thing.
हाँ. Yes.
We are not talking about that.
Yes.
ये क्यों किया experiment? Because according to Lamarck, those organs which are not used, okay, they are not finding a place in the next generation. ऐसा ये Lamarck ने बोला था.
Correct.
तो इसीलिए वो प्रूव करने के लिए ऑगस्ट वेस्टमैन ने क्या किया, चूहों के पूंछ को काट दिया कि पूंछ रहेगा ही नहीं, यूज ही नहीं करेगा तो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन में नहीं आना चाहिए.
नहीं आना चाहिए. But वो आ रहा है.
आया. And he did this continuously for 21 generations of rats.
Okay.
जैसे जैसे चूहे पैदा हो रहे हैं पूंछ काट रहे, फिर से पैदा हो रहे, फिर से पूंछ काट रहे. पर 21 जनरेशन तक करने के बाद भी पूंछ टेल्स के साथ ही पैदा हो रहे थे.
Yes.
It was a big proof to say that कि Lamarck's theory is objectionable.
Very good.
ये जो somatic cells के जो क्या बोलते हैं variations है, they are not inherited. Variations उन्हीं के inherit होते हैं जो germ cells में रहते हैं, जिसको germ plasm.
हाँ.
Getting it? And August Weismann was the one who proposed the theory of germplasm.
Germplasm. Got it.
Getting it?
हाँ.
Okay, understood Lamarck's theory and why it was disproved.
Yes, understood.
Now we talk about the Darwinism. Okay, Darwinism क्या बोलेंगे? See, बहुत सारे theories explain किए गए थे evolution को explain करने के लिए. But the most accepted one and which was very interesting was provided by Darwin. That was theory of origin of species.
Origin of species.
Natural selection.
Yes, by natural selection.
Charles Darwin in the 19th century.
Yes.
Okay. So Charles Darwin कौन था? He was a naturalist.
Naturalist.
Okay. And there was this ship called HMS Beagle. So, नाम दिया कि नहीं, I don't know. There was a ship called HMS Beagle. He had traveled in the ship all over the world, okay, from 1831 to 1836.
Okay.
5 years तक वो ship में travel किया.
What? Okay, fine.
Yes, and then he returned to England.
Okay.
So when he traveled across different continents and places around the world, he observed. The best thing that Charles Darwin did was he observed. Observed different species of plants and animals. He collected some specimens. Okay, he studied them, and then he published a book called origin of species by natural selection in 1859.
Oh,
Getting it?
okay. Got it.
Okay. So
Yes.
there were other important pointers also which Darwin had read during his travel, which also influenced his theory a lot.
हाँ.
Say he had read the work by C. Lyell, a geologist. जिसने क्या
Okay.
बोला था कि there are natural forces which existed in the past. जब अर्थ बना था वो natural forces जो आज भी exist करते हैं.
Correct.
Okay, so those natural forces resulted in the changes in the Earth's crust along South America. And Darwin ने South America के उधर बहुत focus किया.
Okay.
South America के
Focus.
Pacific Ocean के पास there are something called Galapagos Islands.
क्या island?
Galapagos Islands.
Galapagos Island.
Okay, Pacific के पास. So and thereby many other nearby islands in that archipelago, where he came across lots of tortoises and finches.
Okay. Finches is?
Birds. Finches नाम का bird.
Okay.
Okay. So he observed them when he was there. Okay. And then he had also read about Alfred Russel Wallace. Before Darwin, another person called Alfred Russel Wallace had also spoken something about this.
Oh,
Observations थे. Darwin ने वो भी किया था. Okay. And then there was an economist by the name R. Malthus.
Malthus.
Okay. He was an economist जो human population पे काम कर रहा था. ये सारे लोगों के बारे में पढ़ने के बाद डार्विन ने अपना थियरी तैयार किया.
Okay, got it.
R. Malthus was the one who had stated that the reproductive potential of humans is the greatest among all the species.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Or as per any other species, if you see, human reproduction का potential जो है वो सबसे ज्यादा है.
सबसे ज्यादा है.
Getting it?
Correct.
बाकी सारे species में कैसा होता है कि when they reproduce too much, and for their survival, if the food supply is less, then automatically their population declines.
Correct.
But human beings में ऐसा नहीं होता है. Even if the food supply is less, the population can increase.
Correct. Yes.
So that's why that leads to what? Competition and struggle for existence, which the human species are still undergoing.
Correct.
Getting it? Okay.
हाँ.
तो डार्विन ये सारी चीजों को ध्यान में रखते हुए डार्विन ने अपना थियरी तैयार किया. And besides that, based on whatever he has actually observed. Okay. तो सबसे पहला important point जो डार्विन ने बताया, that was about overproduction.
Overproduction.
Also called as prodigality of production.
Okay, got it.
मतलब क्या है कि a natural tendency to reproduce a lot and produce a large number of offsprings.
Oh, okay. Reproduce a lot.
Yes.
And produce a lot.
Nature ने ये tendency सारे organism में दे रखे कि you reproduce maximum.
हाँ.
Getting it? But
yes,
at the same time, all the organisms, we are talking about sexual reproduction over here. But at the same time, all the organisms, all the offsprings which are produced out of sexual reproduction, all of them will not survive.
Of course. Yes.
मतलब nature दोनों साइड से ढोल बजा रहे हैं. एक साइड से बोल रहे हैं reproduce, दूसरे साइड से बोल रहे हैं नहीं, सब नहीं.
Got it.
Getting an example think very interesting कि salmon fish.
Salman.
Yeah, salmon fish.
Oh, right, I know.
This fish can reproduce about 28 lakh eggs in a single season.
Season?
But imagine 28 lakh eggs. इतने सारे fishes निकलते हैं क्या salmon के?
नहीं.
Many of the eggs are just degraded.
Okay.
Similarly, elephants का देखना.
Elephant.
Okay, elephants में ऐसा दिया example. ये 750 साल के अंदर 750 years के span में a single pair of elephant can produce around this many elephants.
Got it.
But is it possible?
उसमें से आधे से ज़्यादा
90%.
9. Oh, 90%?
more than 70-80% at least.
Okay, fine.
अगर
Got
इमेजिन
it.
करो कि सारे एलिफेंट्स इस रेट में रिप्रोड्यूस करने लग गए,
तो फिर
इमेजिन द
तो
नंबर ऑफ
नहीं,
एलिफेंट्स ऑन द अर्थ.
exactly. Yes.
तो ऐसा
Humans कम
होता
और
नहीं है.
elephants ज्यादा.
तो ये
Yes.
पॉइंट क्या बता रहा है कि रिप्रोडक्टिव पोटेंशियल है, बट एवरी टाइम दैट पोटेंशियल इज नॉट रीच्ड.
Correct.
So smaller is the size of the organism, greater is the number of offsprings produced.
Correct.
Okay, so insects and all,
Yes.
if you see, there are thousands and thousands of eggs, but all of them don't survive. But if you
Yes.
see the higher animals and plants, they produce less number of offsprings. If you see dogs and cats, okay, dogs and cats reproduce करते हैं, तो कितने young ones आते हैं एक टाइम पे? डॉग्स एंड कैट्स आधे डजन जितने बच्चे देते हैं, but all of them don't survive. But at least 1 or 2 will survive, so that they will reproduce further and the species will be maintained. But when you talk about human beings, which is at the height of evolution, they generally reproduce and produce only one offspring at a time. The reason is the chances of survival is very, very high.
Okay.
Okay, so that was the first point called overproduction, one of the very significant
Overproduction.
of Darwinism. Okay, now
Correct.
it's like when a
Yes.
large number of offsprings are produced, so there is always a struggle for existence, because ultimately
Yes, of course.
organism is like yes, I want to survive. No organism is like छोड़ो अपना species का क्या करना है जाने दो. Right?
Okay,
So
got
every
it.
species ultimately wants to survive, for which there has
Exactly.
to be a limited supply of food or basic resources for their survival. So food, shelter, water, a mate, right?
Yes.
Escaping from the enemy
Yes.
and all, right? तो ये struggle जो है वो चल रहा है, ठीक है?
हाँ.
Struggle in the sense competition, हर तरह का competition होता है, and every
Correct.
organism ultimately has to compete. ठीक है?
Exactly.
A deer,
Yes.
which is a prey for an animal like a tiger or a leopard, right? So when a deer, a young one is born, you must have seen कि deer अपने young one को कैसे लात मार के पहले खड़ा करते हैं. Just born
Yes.
के लाड़ प्यार से नहीं करते उसको, कि सबसे पहले उसको सिखाना है कि it has to stand up and run, because if it doesn't, it will be under attack by any of the predators. तो उसके survival का बात.
Oh, okay, got it.
Getting it? Okay.
Getting it.
All such types of struggle you will come across in the nature, which Darwin also came across and he observed. Plants में भी struggle है कि जब तक वो अपने resources को अच्छे से use करके leaves का orientation सबसे best रखे, सबसे best sunlight अगर नहीं लेगा, photosynthesis नहीं करेगा, so it won't survive.
Okay, got it.
So struggle for existence is a part of every organism's life. This is followed by organic variations. That means because the environment is the same for all the organisms, so all organisms must adapt in their own way to survive in their environment.
Correct.
So there will be differences in their morphology, the physiology, the types of nutrition, okay, the behavioral patterns, etc., etc. Okay?
Right.
So ये जो variations है, this is ultimately the raw material for evolution.
Raw material.
MCQ.
Okay.
The raw material for evolution is variations.
Variations.
Differences आता है तब जाके competition होता है. Getting it? Now you are in 12th standard.
Getting it.
In your college, in your class, if everybody is Supriya, so will there be any competition?
Of course.
No. Because कोई competition होगा ही नहीं, because all are one and the same.
Okay, right.
सब अलग-अलग है, variations है, इसीलिए competition है ना?
इसीलिए है. Yes. Okay, got it. I got your point.
So that competition is necessary. That is ultimately followed by a very important process called natural selection.
Natural selection.
When there are many individuals of a species, or when there are many different species present together, it is the nature that will select the best and the fittest for propagating to the next generation.
Okay, got it.
गेटिंग इट? तो नेचुरल सिलेक्शन,
it.
ये वेरिएशंस की वजह से नेचर को ऑप्शन मिलता है सिलेक्ट करने का. ओके, इट्स लाइक यू गो टू अ शॉप टू बाय सम क्लोथ्स.
हाँ.
वहां पे पूरा वैरायटी देखकर पसंद करते हैं ना कि कौन सा बेस्ट है, कौन सा
हाँ.
लेना है.
Of
तो यू
course.
वांट वेरिएशंस फॉर योर सिलेक्शन.
Yes.
अगर सारे क्लोथ्स
Oh, I got
एक जैसे है तो देयर इज नो सिलेक्शन इन्वॉल्वड एट ऑल.
Of course.
Is it clear? So struggle for
Yes, very clear.
existence. Okay. So nature will select the ones which are which have survived, which have won this struggle for existence.
हाँ,
The ones
correct.
with unfavorable variations will perish.
हाँ,
Okay.
correct.
इसी
Yes.
प्रिंसिपल को डार्विन ने नाम दिया नेचुरल सिलेक्शन.
Selection. Okay, very simple.
Okay. And another
Yes.
person called Spencer, he was the one who named the same process as survival of the fittest.
Survival of the fittest. Yes.
See, the
Okay,
ones who
got
win
it.
the competition, who are fit enough to
हाँ.
survive, will win.
हाँ.
So meanings
Yes,
remain the
correct.
same, but दोनों बोलना correct है. Natural selection भी है, survival of the fittest.
हाँ. Correct.
Getting
Yes.
it? Okay.
Getting it.
तो
Yes.
ऐसे करते करते आफ्टर, जैसे मैंने अभी स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ी देर पहले बताया कि a few generations A to Z.
Hmm.
At every generation, this is taking place.
Okay.
So there
Yes.
is one point of time ultimately when there is origin of a new species,
New species.
which is called as speciation.
Speciation.
Okay. So favorable variations, when they are transmitted from one generation to the other, every successive generation become better adapted to their existing environment.
Correct.
So
Yes.
modifications ultimately add up होकर cumulatively inherit होता चला जाता है.
Okay.
And there is
got
one point
it.
of time when you get a totally new species.
Okay. Huh.
That is what these points explained by Darwin.
Darwin. Okay. Got it.
Okay. तो evidences जो डार्विनिज्म में इंक्लूड किया, ओके, कि जैसे लॉन्ग नेक्ड जिराफ,
Yes.
उसके लिए फायदा हो जाता है कि मोर लीव्स कैन बी ईटन फ्रॉम टॉल ट्रीज, वुडी क्लाइंबर्स. सो उसके जो एडेप्टेशन है उसके सर्वाइवल के लिए बेनिफिट हो गया ना.
बेनिफिट हो गया.
And because of the long neck, its eyes are also above, so it is able to keep a check on the predators nearby. Much
Oh,
better than
yes.
shorter ones.
Yes, of
Again,
course.
it is better for their survival.
Yes, any
Okay.
day.
So giraffe born tall could survive in famine heat areas. तो ये characters nature ने select किया कि yes, it's a good one. So it should pass on to the next generation.
Next generation. Okay, समझ
Getting
गया.
it? ये पहला example.
Getting it.
दूसरा example दिया black colored peppered moths.
Moths क्या होता है?
Moth, butterfly के जैसे क्या insect होता है ना, moth.
Oh, moths. Okay, got it.
Okay.
मुझे लगा moth.
So they ultimately evolved gradually as a new species. You remember industrial melanism you had learned?
Oh, right. That, हाँ.
Yes, grey moths and black colored moths. जो कौन से ट्री बार्क पे बैठते हैं बिफोर इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन, आफ्टर इंडस्ट्रियल रिवॉल्यूशन.
Oh, yes.
तो वो कैमोफ्लाज हो रहे थे, तो कैमोफ्लाज होने की वजह से बच जा रहे थे. दैट कैमोफ्लाजिंग एबिलिटी वाज अ फेवरेबल फीचर which nature selected. Getting it? Similarly, you know DDT, dichlorodimethyl trichloroethane.
हे भगवान. Okay, yes.
Okay, this is a pesticide.
Yes.
तो ये पेस्टिसाइड बहुत इंटेंसिवली स्प्रे किया जाता है मॉस्किटोज को मारने के लिए.
हाँ, yes.
तो मॉस्किटोज शुरुआत में मरने लगे इन डीडीटी की वजह से. But then what happened over a period of time? The mosquitoes' genes became more resistant to DDT.
Resistance? Sorry,
मतलब
resistant?
एक ऐसा टाइम आ गया मॉस्किटोज में कि डीडीटी का स्प्रे अब उनको अफेक्ट नहीं कर रहा.
Oh.
That is evolution.
Okay. Adapted, yes.
Getting it? So when they reproduced further, they gave rise to resistant offsprings. तो जो डीडीटी में यूज करके मच्छरों को मारता था बहुत साल पहले, आज वो डीडीटी उस पे काम ही नहीं कर रहा.
Exactly.
And the same is applicable for antibiotics on microorganisms.
Antibiotics?
हम लोग दवाई लेते हैं एंटीबायोटिक्स. तो बिना मेडिकेशन के सेल्फ मेडिकेशन करके जब दवाई लेते हैं एंटीबायोटिक्स स्पेशली, तो यू आर किलिंग द माइक्रोऑर्गेनिजम्स एट प्रेजेंट. बट प्रोलॉन्ग्ड यूज करने की वजह से क्या हो रहा है, यू आर एनकरेजिंग द माइक्रोऑर्गेनिजम्स टू इवॉल्व ना.
Oh, right.
They
Okay,
develop that
fine.
antibiotic
Got it.
resistance.
Getting
Getting it?
it.
इसलिए सेल्फ मेडिकेशन कभी नहीं करना चाहिए.
Okay.
ठीक है? So now
हाँ,
every theory will also have certain drawbacks and objections.
हाँ.
Okay, तो जैसे
Yes.
he considered some minute fluctuating variations as the principal factors.
हाँ.
मतलब बहुत छोटे छोटे वेरिएशंस को भी उसने कंसीडर किया एवोल्यूशन में रोल प्ले करता है करके, बट समटाइम्स दे आर
Okay.
नॉट एट ऑल हेरिटेबल एंड नॉट इवन अ पार्ट ऑफ एवोल्यूशन. दे जस्ट
Okay.
रिमेन इन दैट जनरेशन, दे आर नॉट इनहेरिटेड. तो ऐसे वेरिएशंस के बारे में क्या?
क्या?
Okay, and then that question was not answered. Okay, then
Okay.
somatic and germinal variation दोनों difference हो गया.
हाँ, correct.
Somatic variation means something, the variations which are present in the general body cells.
General body cells. Yes,
And
correct.
germinal variation means which are present in the sex cells.
हाँ, correct. Yes.
So germinal
Okay.
variations are actually heritable. Somatic ones are
Heritable.
not heritable. This
Not
was
heritable.
not
Yes.
told by Darwin.
Yes.
Okay, so Darwin ने
Yes.
explain किया survival of the fittest.
हाँ.
But
correct.
what about arrival of the fittest?
What about arrival of the fetus?
Okay, ये तो origin of life से touch करता है जो Darwin explain नहीं कर पाया.
नहीं कर पाया. Okay.
Okay, and then what about vestigial organs?
Vestigial organs भी है. Yes.
तो डार्विन के थियरी के हिसाब से वेस्टिजियल ऑर्गन्स होने ही नहीं चाहिए.
होने ही नहीं चाहिए.
बट वो क्यों है? नो आंसर.
क्यों है? No answer. Very good.
गेटिंग इट? ओके.
Yes.
डार्विन के हिसाब से एवरी स्पीशीज इज डूइंग इट्स बेस्ट टू सर्वाइव, देन व्हाई आर स्पीशीज गेटिंग एक्सटिंक्ट?
Why?
Of course we know that
No
it is
answer.
mainly because of human causes. Okay, but कहीं ना कहीं natural causes भी है.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like
Yes.
डार्विन के थियरी के हिसाब से नेचुरल सिलेक्शन होते होते नया स्पीशीज बन रहा है.
हाँ.
Getting it? But why
Getting it.
are we not getting any intermediate species? डायरेक्टली
Why?
एक स्पीशीज से दूसरा स्पीशीज मिल रहा है, बीच वाला इंटरमीडिएट नहीं आ रहा है, या वो रिकॉग्नाइज क्यों नहीं हो रहा? Okay, or sometimes we can also come across hybrids which are sterile. कि why nature does not prefer random hybrids?
Oh, right. Okay, fine.
या
Next
फिर
question.
न्यूट्रल फ्लावर्स क्यों बन रहे हैं? Flowers are mainly for sexual reproduction. So why do plants, some plants produce flowers which are neutral, neither male nor female?
Neutral.
तो ऐसे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस थे जिसका डार्विन ने आंसर नहीं कर पाया था.
Okay.
But there are exceptional cases, okay, but overall whatever Darwin has told, they are acceptable and they form a very important theory of evolution of life.
Okay, got it.
Getting it? Darwin's theory of evolution of life is clear properly.
Evolution of life is clear.
Okay, so we have introduced the concept of evolution and we have understood the Darwin's theory of evolution of life.
Yes.
Read more examples and all, you will understand it better.
Okay.
समझा अच्छी तरह से? No doubt?
अच्छे से.
Okay.